What's up? What's up, Cowboy fans and America's team? Look at you. Look at us. Look at us, man. Look at my man over there, man, looking fresh to death. I thought it was Saturday Night Live, in El Paso last night. I don't know what's going on. My man from the west side of Texas, man, Mr. 21. Armando 21, Mr. 915 himself. What's up, man?
What's up, big fella? It's bright and early. We got this early. These early games that we're not used to them. We're used to prime time. They give us a little rest. Come on, Jerry. But we get these early games. We get I think one or two of in the season. So here we are, bright and early. Coffee with the Cowboys, baby. Coffee with the
Man,
Cowboys, man.
it is bright and early. I tell you, so we so used to those 3 o'clock kicks, and then when you get these 12 o'clock, the 12 o'clock kicks, man, they kind of throw your clock off.
I'm telling you.
And then especially when you're in the middle of moving, it's not fun. I'm telling you, this is not fun. I got it. Normally, this is my routine in the morning. Get up, go to the store. Let's see what we're gonna throw on the grill or on the flat top, and then we're gonna move from there. Man, when you got the Cowboys and Rams playing early, and you imagine if you're a Rams fan and it's a 12 o'clock kick, so it's a 10 a.m. kick for the LA fans. So
Man,
Jesus, I was like 10 o'clock. It felt like a London game today.
I'm telling you, big
Ooh.
fella.
At my clock, dude. I'm telling you, it's thrown off, but I got to get it together, man. Hopefully, our third member of the Three Amigos show will join us. You know, especially when he's getting pressed out.
I got a quick little update on that. He just texted me talking about oh shit, so that means he just woke up. But
Yeah.
shout out to Mikey, man. Just waking up.
Shout out to Mikey. He had a good day yesterday. The Diamondbacks won and the Arizona Wildcats won. So he probably over celebrated with Diet Coke. He was
Right.
ODing on Diet Coke. So hey man, he can't wake up early. Hey, if he wasn't on the dang thread last night texting me so late, maybe he'd be up.
Right, exactly, right.
Yeah.
Shout
So
out to Mikey,
man, let's
man.
let's do this, man. We can get this kicked off, man. Before and while we wait on Mikey, let's see, man. Let's. This is one of my thoughts today, man. Will the Dallas Cowboys have the bye week blues? Will they have the bye week blues? Hey, Todd, what's up, man? Hey, man. Hey, Todd is the head coach of my former high school. He was my quarterback. We graduated together, man. Todd Lawson. What's up, Todd? Thanks for joining the show, baby.
Shout out Ty, man. Ty, that's my quarterback.
That's
Okay.
my quarter. Hey. And for real, hey, man, we used to be in the huddle. It was so funny. Man, our team was bad our senior year, man. It was bad. We had an interim coach, and man, he didn't care. So you know how that is when you don't care, the coach don't care. Man, we coach used to call the play. Todd would get in there. He'd say, "Man, fuck this. We're gonna run our own thing."
Hell yeah.
but I guarantee you, his players better not do that. It's a problem. A matter of fact, and congratulations, Coach Lawson, on your 100 victory at Dunmore High School.
Congrats,
Man. Hey,
congrats.
congrats, bro.
Yes,
It's an
sir.
accomplishment. At our school, man, our head coaches didn't last long, so he's been there long enough to get 100. Man, congratulations. All right, man. Look, let's go back to what I was going to there. Will the Cowboys have a bye week blues? Okay, because a lot of teams, man, when they come off a bye week, either they're really hyped, really excited, or they play like crap. Okay, and then we've talked about it before on the Dallas Cowboy Huddle show about there's no such thing as trap games anymore for the Cowboys. And a lot of people are saying, hey, man, this may be a trap game. I was like, no, 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 it's not a trap game. No, no, no.
The game
This,
game.
this is a game. I mean, because every game now, bro, is a must win. Okay, we picked up the game on the Niners just because they lost two in a row, but we just can't have this, man. We just can't have this back and forth. There's no trap game. Man, what's your thoughts, man, on the game today? Can you hear me, Armando?
Okay, my bad, fella. My bad, big fella.
Yeah.
So you talk about being a trap game, and there's no more trap games. We talked about it on the huddle. Shout out to Cowboys huddle, baby. What's up Wednesdays? Check us out. Don't forget, man. But we talked about it. There's no more trap games. This every game we got to treat it like we got to stay afloat. We got to stay afloat in the NFC. We saw the Niners take 2 L's already, so we got the same record. The Eagles are still undefeated. We got to stay afloat, guys. We know it's going to be a tough division in the NFC. We got some competition, so we got to stay afloat. And these games count. There's no trap games. These Rams, they ain't no chumps. They're no chumps. They
Mm-mm.
got some players. They got some ballers out there. They got some young rookies trying to make a name for themselves. So it's gonna be a game. The Cowboys got to come out here and pick up where we left off. And put that what do you call it, the pedal to the metal.
Right, right, man. They got to, man, because if when you under oh, I'm sorry. What's the word I'm looking for? If you underestimate your
There you
opponents
go.
in the NFL, man, you get embarrassed. Okay. I keep harping on this Arizona game. I need to let this go because I was more frustrated that we let a supposedly easy victory just slip out our hands because I think we underestimated the Cardinals, and I don't want the
Big
Cowboys.
fella, would you call it underestimate or underprepared?
You know, 21. I agree with you on both. I think it's both. I think it's literally both. You
Right?
know, because man, look, you go out there and you just crap the bed, and I keep harping on it, but I need to let it go, man. And let's get back to the Rams because my whole thing is, man, I don't want the Cowboys. It's an early kick, and I don't want how we are kind of lackadaisical this morning about getting started and everything, and and I don't want the Cowboys to come out and do the same thing. I want you to come out there and man and let's put it on these boys today.
Yep.
So that's my thought. And then look at my man. Hold on. Look at what he's asking. Hold on. Look what he's
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, all right. It's
Mike,
it's like it's like
Mike,
it's like when you meet up at the game and you're like,
yeah,
"Where's this dude at?" And then all of a sudden you see in the crowd somebody just coming way down there, be like, "Oh, here's Mikey. Here comes Mikey."
right here you go. Hey man, the link is in the
Shout
comments
out
also,
Jaden, man.
Mikey.
Shout out Jaden. Came from
Jaden,
TikTok. If
what's
you came
up,
from
man?
TikTok, shout out, man.
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, and everybody, man, if you want to join us, man, the link is in the comments. Matter of fact, I'll post it again. If you got any thoughts on the game or whatever, man, feel free to jump in and we
We
could
got
talk
the we
about.
got the vela prendida, guys. All right.
Hey, man, did you light that joint up yet?
It's lit up. It's lit up, big fella. It's lit up.
Yeah, man, you gotta light that up, man, so we can make sure we have some good magic today. All right, like I said, well, since we are waiting on Mikey, man, hey, I got something else I want to talk about, bro. I want to talk about this right here. Okay, Tyler Smith and Errol Donald. Okay, I
The
think this is gonna
trenches.
I think this is gonna be big for the Cowboys right now because the beast on defense for the last 2 or 3 years has been Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald has been unstoppable. Aaron Donald is one of the few defensive players that make quarterback money. So if you're a defensive player, and if you make quarterback money like this, um, you are the man. But lately, Tyler has been one of the rated top three guards in the NFL this season. His performance has been excellent. Seeing him pancake block people and everything like that. So we got two bulls, man, facing off on each other. two two mega bulls, man. And right now, I think the advantage is at Aaron Donald, but hey, I think the young speed and the power from Tyler Smith may do something. What you think about this?
Big fella. You
Good
know what they
morning,
say,
Mama.
right? You
Good
know what they
morning, Mama.
say?
What they say?
If you want to be the best, You got to beat the best, right?
Yeah.
So, so
You're
Aaron
killing
Donald,
me.
we know he's been dominating.
Hmm.
We know this man since he came into the league, he's a terror. And Tyler Smith, these past couple of years, we know what he's doing. And we see it. He's still up and coming. He's still learning, but this man is putting on a show. This man is putting on a show. We've seen him. We're witnessing something that I think we'll be having for a while with Tyler Smith, and today he gets a test in Aaron Donald. This is where you like I said, you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and that's what we have today. Oh, and shout out to Mikey. Mikey a little late. His Arizona Diamondbacks got the dub last night. Early in the morning. Yeah, well, shout out. As he put water in that, guys. He's just
It's nothing but H2O in there. It ain't nothing but
yeah.
H2O in there.
Prenda
That's
la
all it is.
vela for Mikey, por favor.
We could make it public. We could make it public now. Ain't nothing to hide no more. Fuck you guys. I rather have gone through my laptop first of all, because for some reason my phone's dead. It's hitting them, hitting them up. It was a good game yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So how we doing, my amigos?
How you
You know,
doing?
we got the coffee running. We got the coffee flowing. We good. We chilling.
Now,
Got
now,
me
now,
going.
now, Mikey. The last we talked, last night,
We
you were
talked
saying,
last night.
yeah, it's called texting or everything like that. You were good with the time, right?
Think you said 6:30 my time. So yeah, I was late. No, I'm late. I'm
I need
late.
you.
I was
I need.
just
I need you to.
I'm late
I need you to apologize.
to my loyal three amigos listeners.
I was
I
just
was
teasing you.
inconsiderate.
We
I
going
need, I need to charge my phone. All right, right. I'm
Okay.
gonna
we
tell
gonna
you that.
Oh,
we gonna have a write up for this, and we're gonna be
yeah.
talking to HR
Yeah.
about this.
Yes, we're gonna talk about this. We gonna talk.
HR.
We gonna talk about this. Look, hey man, let's move on. I'm sorry.
Yes,
We gonna
sir.
quit. We gonna quit teasing, Mikey. Look here. All right,
Move it.
man. Next subject, man. The Los Angeles Rams offense is back. Cooper Cup is back, and Puka Nakoa, man, have been lighting up the airways lately. And
Yes, sir.
the Cowboys secondary is going to have a test today because these boys can move the ball down the field. Matthew Stafford, can chunk it. So what y'all thinking, man, about our defense versus Cooper Cup and Puka? I just like saying his name, Puka
Okay.
Nakoa. What do you think, Mikey?
Well, I like it because they ain't got much of an offensive line to give them time to get them the ball. And the quarterback that we're going against has a tendency to get really, frazzled in the pocket. And if he doesn't got no protection, he has a tendency to turn over the ball. And if he gets rid of it, we'll give up those little gains. But little by little, we know he will turn over the ball. But our defense is better than their offensive line, and you've seen in games prior, uh, the Giants, the Patriots, when the Jets, when there is an inferior offensive line to our defensive line, a, a crazy score happens. A 30 point swing, and that's what I see happening. So if you can't protect your quarterback, those wide receivers are as good as not even a factor. They're gonna be a factor. They've been a factor, but they haven't seen the Dallas Cowboys.
Right. Hey, what you got, 21? What you think about Cooper Cup and Puka Nakoa today?
Puka Nakua. So like I said earlier, we know the Rams ain't no
Sounds like a
chumps,
drink. I want some of that Puka Nicole.
all right? Yeah, we know the Rams ain't
Dude,
no chumps. We know the Rams ain't no chumps. They got some rookies talent out there, so they're gonna play. They're gonna play. We know this team is fast. But like Mikey said, Mikey took the words out of my mouth. I thought about, okay, we're playing this fast team, Cooper Cup, Puka Nakua. They're having a good season. How do you stop them? You get to the quarterback, and that's what we have. We have that defense where we can get to the quarterback fast, and he will be trigger happy. He'll let that ball go, and it's up to our defense to make sure we what do you call it? We take advantage of that. So hopefully, Dig, no, well, not Dig. I mean, Gilmore. We can get some Bland. He's looking good. So get some pick sixes this game. Matt Stafford will let it go.
Right, right, and I'm glad you led me into my next segment, man. A segue. We gained trust again in Dak Prescott a couple weeks ago when we played the Chargers.
Yep.
I wouldn't say that was his best game ever, but I was saying, but he proved himself. He had a bounce back game against those Chargers. So basically, I'm just trying to see will he keep our trust as Cowboy fans? Will Dak Prescott come out there and play like he's supposed to at 12 o'clock, even though Dak Prescott got winning records at 12 o'clock, man. At 12 o'clock, Dak Prescott is 13-4 as a starter of the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. So hey, that's one good thing. The Dak like the 12 o'clock kicks. Even the Cowboy fans don't like the 12 o'clock kicks, but hey, Dak Prescott does. So man, we just looking, man. What you think, 21, about the game today, man? The quarterback matchup between the hometown boy from Highland Park. That's where Jerry Jones lives. That's where, if you're not familiar with the city of Dallas, Highland Park is where the wealth is. Highland Park, man. Also where the Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher. What is that boy's name? Oh, you forget his name. Kershaw is from Highland Park.
Okay.
So man, look, man, it's a Purdue area. It's one of those fancy areas. But look, what y'all think, man? Do you have trust? Which one you got trust in, man? Dak Prescott or Matthew Stafford?
I trust that my quarterback, Dak Prescott, will have a great game. He will block out the noise, and he will lead us to victory.
Oh,
I
look who's
trust that
here.
Matthew Stafford will get pressured, and he will give us the ball. He will be our MVP and giving us the ball. So that's what I trust.
What's up, man? Hey, y'all see my man all the way from Austin, Texas, man. One member of the Dallas Cowboy huddle, my man,
Roo.
Roo. What's up,
Bro.
baby? What's going on, Roo?
Hey, welcome to the Three Amigos podcast for the first time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for gracing us with your
With your
presence.
presence.
My voice is still gone. So if you don't now you know I'm still recovering.
There it is.
I went to game one because dude, I'd have been so sad at game two.
well,
Dude, what a game, man. They killed.
Dude, game one. And I know I get on that ass about talking baseball, but it wasn't more Odalis's home run. It was the play he made at the top of the ninth. Because if Carroll gets that to the wall, he might have a triple, maybe an inside the park home run. And like
Inside the park on
it was ridiculous.
second or third, and he's scoring some runs on that play if we don't make that catch. Adolis Garcia is my
Yeah.
Corey is carrying us through. Adolis us home, but the hell with it. We ain't got to worry about that for at least a couple days. So
all right. Well, say
And
say what.
it sounds like it hurts, Rue. It sounds like it hurts.
voice
Roo,
is gone. I yelled 5 hours straight. I was on it for 5 hours. I watched somebody get kicked out in the second inning. I felt so bad for them dudes, but I was like, hey, at least it ain't me.
At least
all
it
right.
ain't me.
At least it
Roo,
ain't.
hey, Roo, I'm gonna get your thoughts, man, today on the quarterback play, man. This is my question, man. Who you trust today? Do you got your faith back in Dak Prescott, or you got the faith in and Matthew Stafford.
Highland Park.
I I know what Matthew Stafford is capable of. There's no those weapons that he has. That dude's a monster, and he's got some great weapons around him. I mean, Puka Nakua, Cooper Cup. You know, they're really missing Keelan Williams, but that team's got some weapons on it. The fact is, we need to see Dak look like he did last week. Mistakes free. I believe that it can happen. I believe that this defense is not as good as it's been in years past in terms of the Rams, and I don't think that it should be one of those situations where we can't start out fast, man. I just want to start out fast. I don't want to come into the opening drive and go 3 and out again. I'm just so tired of seeing that, and I need to see more consistency out of this offense. I believe that Dak Prescott will pull his head out of his ass this week, and I believe that he'll pick up right where he left off last week. We're in that part of the season where it's like, man, it's time to start getting into the groove. This offense shouldn't be new to you in the terms of you being able to take over it anymore. Like, we're into week 8 now. There's no more, I'm still working my way into the offense. It's time to explode this offense. It's time to move it. And really, my concern's it's not really fully on Dak. My concern is on the run game. We need to run the damn ball better. We need to average better than 3 yards a carry. That's not
Rue.
to run the ball.
Rude, what size shoe do you wear?
I got a 10.
So if I put a size 10 high heel on you, a size 10 high heel on you, gonna walk straight in that 10 high heel?
What the hell, man? I ain't.
No, why? Because it's not. You ain't used to what you wearing that high heel. If that high heel's not meant for you, don't give me this shit. Like you're putting on this shit on Dak Prescott. Like he's supposed to wear the size 10 high. No, this 10 high heel, he ain't supposed to wear it. And that's on Mike McCarthy. Don't give it on Dak Prescott like I wanted it. It's week 8 and he's supposed to know how to wear a 10 high heel. His foot ain't made for a 10 high heel, bro. What they needed to do is chop the high heel, put some fucking Uggs on that motherfucker, or some Birkenstocks, and make this guy comfortable. So this offense looks good. I don't want to hear this. I don't want this dude to be acclimated to this offense. No, this offense needs to be acclimated to him. And that's what you should really say. And that's what we need to see.
They tailor this thing to him. Mike McCarthy has not been like some guru when it comes to play calling, but this offense is tailored for him. Short screens, slant routes.
No 7-step drops. Every play he made in that Charger game was him being Dak. Dak being Dak. It was off script, 7-step drops. You were there, remember?
Rush like that since like his rookie year. Right? When have we seen Dak rush this many times?
And thank you for breaking the Cowboy Huddle curse. You're the one that broke the Cowboy Huddle curse. Thank you, Rue, because every time any of us attended a game, they lost. So thank you.
Well, you got to bring up old shit, Mike.
Well, we got to bring up old
Because
shit.
we were there together. I was there with you, so I'm a part of that shit.
Man, why you gotta bring up old shit, man? You know, you always wanted to be the Debbie Downer in the damn group, man. Hey, we've been playing games together. Mondo, we won shit. Right? Go ahead, Bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we made it salty. I love it, bro. I love it.
Boy, I want to say what's up, but I'm in like an hour. But I got 4 system plays today. For any of y'all. Barbershop. I got 4 system plays today. These are all systems. I believe all those games, all these teams are on. These 4 teams are on bye next week. Cover. Yes, I said Denver. Take those half 9.
Rue just gave you his broken down parlay of the day, but
it was remixed. I didn't hear half that shit.
If you heard part of it, he's calling locks all day. So Shout
You
out my
said
boy Rue,
loss.
man. Shout out my boy Rue.
Hey, don't bet your kidney. You need your kidney.
Say,
You need it.
I'm not gonna let y'all attack Rube because his phone was breaking up. Talking about the broke down
It's because he
parlay
has an
league.
iPhone.
Hey, Rube does not have an iPhone. Okay, he does not have an iPhone.
But shout out, man. That's what's up, man. But fellas,
Well, I love me some brew. I love.
we
Hey,
talking about
I'm
the
not sitting on no high horse, dude. I hope this fucking series goes seven. I swear, man. I hope the series
it's a
goes
good
seven.
series. It's gonna be a good
And
series.
then if anybody deserves a World Series is Rue. I'm just jumping on my team's bandwagon because I've been shitting on
I've been
baseball
cheering.
forever.
I've been cheering for these boys for forever. I've endured so much crap from my Rangers. Like we've been so bad for so long. Like we haven't been good since 2012. It's been a while.
The T on on Chris's hat is as big as Rue, huh?
Look, we moving on from baseball, man. Like I had a rough night last night, so I don't want to talk about
And
baseball.
hey, how about bear down whooping Oregon State's ass? That was dope.
Yeah,
That was fucking
we still on the Cowboys right now. All
awesome. Bear down, bear down.
right. All right. Hey, Rue, you can hang in, man, if you want, but if you got to bounce, that's cool. Any
I got a little time.
okay. Hey, man. Keys of the game today. My key for the Cowboys is controlling Aaron
Mikey's
Donald.
right here.
My keys of the day is controlling
Mikey's
Aaron.
right here.
My
Pendejo.
keys of the day is controlling the controlling the offensive line. I mean the line of scrimmage with Aaron Donald getting him blocked, and then we can't get pressure on Dak Prescott from Aaron Donald up the middle. That's something that we can't do right now. I think the Cowboys, to me, the key of the game today is offensive line trenches play. Okay, Mondo, what you think? What is your key of the day?
Well, and I'm gonna go on the opposite side of the ball. I'm gonna go with we gotta pressure Matthew Stafford. We have to pressure him. We have to make him make mistakes, and the run. We gotta control this run. We gotta run the ball. We gotta use Tony Pollard right. We gotta use we have to make sure that Tony Pollard runs, but where we need him to run. Not this A gap running where he just runs into a brick wall, and we know they have a brick wall there. So let's control that line. Let's pressure Matthew Stafford, make him make mistakes, and let's get this defense rolling.
Rue, what you got, man? What's your keys of the game today?
No big plays. Don't give up the big play. They're very capable of a big explosive play. Keep that at a minimum, and we should be in good shape. Don't let them score quick. Keep their offense off the field. Run the ball. Lead. Run the.
Okay, Mike A, what you think?
Well, like you said on the huddle, what these 10 days do? What these 10 you had 10 you have had all this time to implement this new whatever. So if they adapted to a new running game, that's the biggest thing. Exactly what Mondo said. Not just hitting the gap, hitting the wall, hitting the wall. Some creativity. Uh, it was like 20 years ago, you were Sean McVay. Well, show that Sean McVay, that you were Sean McVay. Something creative. Show us why you got this job. The lies that you told Jerry Jones, that you did all this research, all this bullshit to get this damn job. Not just to be him. Yes, man. And with an ass so big with a hole, you can put your hand in and put it like a puppet. No, call a better running game, adapt to what the strengths are of Tony Pollard and the semblance of a good passing game with Dak Prescott. But it is key with our running game, not just hitting our head against the wall.
Man, I like that, man. We can't, we hopped on that last week, man, about this A gap running. And we got little guys at running back. I hope we do adjust to that, but I mean, you can't A gap run against the Rams because that ain't going nowhere because we know who in that A gap. So that ain't going nowhere. So hey man, I'm looking for a little off tackle thing. I'm looking for a little screenplay also screens and everything, a little off tackle running. and hopefully we'll get a Michael Gallup sighting. So let me segue to this, man. Players to watch alert. To alert. Who do you think, man, that may surprise us today for the Cowboys or the Rams? Rue, who should we watch today?
Jake Ferguson.
Okay.
Jake manage of these safeties, that linebacker room could have a good game. Jake Ferguson, from all accounts, everything that we've heard about the trade rumor,
Okay, you was kind of breaking in and out. We'll wait a minute. We'll go to Mikey. Mikey, who is your players to watch today? You're on your watch alert.
My watch alert. Today it's going to be who's going to have a big game. We're going to go Bell. Bell's going to have a big game. You're going to
Marquise,
see him. Excuse me?
Marquise Bell. Marquise Bell.
Marquise
Linebacker.
Bell's going to have a
Okay.
big game once again. We're going to have a big game. This is going to be one of those games that this is going to be another giant game. Watch it.
Okay.
It is. It's going to give us this sense of again. Remember how we wanted a close game with the Chargers. This is going to be a game where we whoop that ass.
Oh, okay.
And I think Marquise Bell's going to be that on defense and on offense. Offense, you want him to go with you, big fella. You're going to see Michael Gallup. They found him. He fell off the milk carton.
21. Who is your player alert watch today, man? Who should we focus on today? Who you think is gonna have a good game today for the Cowboys?
Let's focus on what we've been talking about in this run game. Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard. We saw him. Last time he played the Rams, had a big game. That's my player to watch. I want to see if he can repeat or emulate something as far as last time. So Tony Pollard's my player to watch this week.
Yeah, man, because the last time we played the Rams in LA, man, Tony, we
Tony
didn't
showed
have
out.
Dak Prescott, man, and
We went out.
Tony had those explosive plays that we hadn't seen all this year.
That's
And
I think that was a game we fell in love with Tony Pollard.
yeah.
I think
Well,
that was that
again,
one game that we all like,
yeah.
oh, okay, we got this guy now.
Yeah, we got this explosive running back in the backfield, man, that could take it to the house. He almost took it to the house in LA last week. I mean, a couple weeks ago. But
Yeah.
hey, let's see if we can get him to the house, man, down here in AT&T, man, this week. So I agree with you, man. Tony Pollard, but mine is, like I say, is Michael Gallup, man. Let's see if we get a Michael Gallup watch
Yeah,
today.
sure.
Also, man, let's do this. Score of the day. Mikey and I already said that the Cowboys is gonna blow their ass out the water today. I'm on the border with that though. I'm on the border because I predicted 31-17 the Cowboys winning. I guess that's kind of a blowout, but the reason I'm saying this, man, I think it's time that the Cowboys and their offensive schemes and play calling, man, put points on the board. I think, man, this game in the red zone, the Cowboys are going to capitalize and put some points on the board. Rue, man, what you think, man? What's your score of the game, man, and your points on that?
y'all can hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can get you. I got you.
Real quick, my player was Jake Ferguson. I'm really
Yeah.
I'm expecting a lot out of Jake Ferguson today in terms of being able to take advantage of the linebacking core and taking care of the safeties. I think that Jake Ferguson might have himself a nice little day. Obviously, I'm going to harp on what y'all said with Tony Pollard and that. I'm with that as well. But when it comes down to the score of the game, I'm expecting it low, man. It's an early game. I'm looking at like 24-10. I haven't changed. It's right there where I'm at. 24-10, 24-13. Cowboys take it home.
Mikey, I want you to explain your score prediction. Explain it to me. Why do you think the Cowboys going to blow them out?
Because every time we played an inferior offensive line in front of us, we've dominated. We've produced turnovers, and we just haven't just done turnovers. The turnovers that we've gotten have turned into points, not just with our offense, our defense scoring the points. So when our defense scores points, it turns into a 40 shot, a 35 shot. And this is what it's going to be. It's going to be a skewed number. and we're gonna feel good of ourselves going into Philly. And and to our detriment, I don't want that to happen. But it's gonna be one of those things where after this week, we're gonna whip the Rams' ass so bad. It's gonna be good for Fox. Who has the gate? Well,
It's
I'm not
Fox.
going
It's
towards
Fox. Fox.
Fox. No, I'm. It's gonna be so bad, or it's gonna be where we're gonna put Dallas back to the top five team in the league type because we're gonna whoop that ass that bad because this offensive line is that bad and our defensive line is that good because you saw what we do to bad offensive lines. You're gonna see it. Watch, you're gonna see it.
21. What's your score position prediction for
Mikey
today?
But
wants to
and what
say,
was my score was
Mikey
what?
wanted,
You
Yeah.
said you just said we were gonna blow them out. You didn't give me an actual score number.
But I forgot what I said on the huddle. I said it was to the lines of 35 plus. I know Monzo said 40, so he's on that. He's on the Michi too. He's on the Michi too.
and you know what? I'm gonna backtrack a little bit on the blowout because I haven't really yet to trust my Cowboys on these opening drives, and they like to kind of keep us waiting, and keep us kind of figuring out what they're gonna do the beginning of the game. So you know, I think I'm gonna tone it down just because of that, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. In as far as I know, on the huddle, I did say a 40 burger, which I would love to see. But I think we're gonna tone it down just because I want to trust the Cowboys coming out that they're gonna do what they got to do and actually you know come in and score, right. So I'm gonna go 27-10 Cowboys.
27-10 Cowboys. Well, I see we all on the Cowboys today. Rue, while we got you here, man, this is going to be our final thoughts before we get out of here. And the reason we doing early today is because Jesus, man, I'm still packing. We're driving to Colorado tonight in a U-Haul, so you can imagine how my spirits are right now. I'm like,
Hey, stop in that stop in that and get that steak, boy. They got a badass steakhouse in Amarillo, baby.
hey, it'll be closed by the time I get through
Uh,
there.
that place is open late night. Got 8 hours
Dude,
to make it.
it may be closed. Hey, give me your final thoughts, Rue, on the day's game, brother.
My final thought is I'm just gonna harp on it. Run the damn ball. Control the clock. Control the time of possession. Keep their offense off the field and create turnovers on defense. Rattle Matthew Stafford's cage, and we win this game.
21, your final thoughts, baby.
Uh let's stay consistent throughout the game. Let's control this game. Let's come out here and get this dub and do what we have to do. Let's understand that each game counts.
Mikey, your final thoughts on the game today, baby.
Make it a double.
Make it a double, he said.
Hey man, Mikey analysis today on high heels and food is just I don't know where I'm going with it. I still can't get this picture out of my mind of ruined high heels and it's driving me crazy. I was just like, what the fuck?
It's comfort, and that Prescott is comfortable.
I was just like, I can't get this picture out of my head. I was like, damn, I really don't want to see ruined high heels. Ever.
We just showing our ass. We just showing our ass. Okay.
Well,
And we
look, man,
can now. We can now.
I see. Well, look, man, this is the big fella final thoughts, man. My final thoughts is this, man. As always, man, our head coach, man, let's be smarter than the other head coach. Offense, let's get the ball in the end zone. Defense, no freaking penalties today. No penalties, man. Let's play.
Nice point.
Let's play, man, fundamental football, man, and let's dust these Rams off. We
Yes, sir.
got to get this no damn trap game today. There's no such freaking thing as that word anymore in the Cowboys vocabulary. It is not. It's not a trap game. The Cowboys need to go out there and dust off these Rams really quick, man. And once again, man, thank y'all for our guests, man. Allow us to butt in sports. Our man Rue from the
Rue.
Dallas Cowboy Huddle. Also, man, thank you for the man from the west side of Texas, Mr. 915 himself, Armando 21 Armando, and the man from the great state of Arizona. Once again, man, appreciate you, Mikey, mic'd up, man. All
Rights
y'all, man.
restored, motherfucker.
Hey,
Rights restored, motherfucker. Woo!
hey, everybody,
Still
man,
farming.
subscribe, and thank y'all for joining
Y'all
us
check us out.
on the Los Amigos show. Dallas
Sir.
Three
Cowboys
amigos.
whole
Puro
life.
pinches
Please.
Cowboys.
And our Persian little friend there.
Peace.
Don't drive drunk.